At my brother's birthday, they stuck me at the kids' table, so I took my gift and left. I should have known something was wrong when my sister-in-law, Lisa, texted me the party details instead of my brother calling, but I brushed it off. Walking into the upscale Italian restaurant for Matt's 30th birthday dinner, I immediately spotted the beautifully set main table with gold place cards. I'd spent all week arranging the catering he couldn't afford, transferred $800 for the deposit without question, and bought him the Apple Watch series he'd been obsessing over for months. But scanning through every single elegant place card twice, my name wasn't on any of them. "Oh, Jake!" Lisa appeared beside me wearing a black dress I probably helped pay for, fake smile plastered on her perfectly made-up face. "We had to make some last-minute adjustments to accommodate all the important guests. You'll be sitting over there, sweetie." She pointed with her manicured finger to a small folding table shoved in the corner, complete with plastic chairs and cartoon placemats featuring Disney characters, with 3 actual children under 10 years old. My stomach dropped to the floor like a brick. "Lisa, I'm his brother. His only brother." "Well, yes, but only important guests sit with the adults at the main table," she said, not even trying to hide her condescending smirk anymore. Her voice was dripping with fake sweetness. "I'm sure you understand the hierarchy here." I looked back at the main table in disbelief. There was literally an empty chair right next to Matt, with a full place setting waiting for someone who apparently never showed up. Expensive silverware, cloth napkin, the works. Meanwhile, there wasn't even a plate anywhere for me at the kids' table. Matt glanced over from his throne-like position, saw my confusion and growing anger, and just shrugged like I was some annoying stranger bothering him. "Guess you're not that important, Jake. Just sit down somewhere." The entire room heard him loud and clear. All eyes turned to me, waiting to see if I'd actually take this public humiliation lying down. My face burned with embarrassment and rage. These people knew me. They knew I'd co-signed Matt's mortgage when his credit was garbage, lent him my car for 4 months when his got repossessed, helped him move 3 different times, and bailed him out of financial trouble more times than I could count. And here I was, being treated like an unwanted charity case at his birthday dinner. Something inside me finally snapped like a rubber band stretched too far. I walked slowly to their main table, pulled out the blue Tiffany gift box from my jacket pocket, and held it up high enough for everyone in the restaurant to see. This $500 Apple Watch was purchased for someone I thought was my brother. Matt's face went completely white like he'd seen a ghost. His fancy friends shifted uncomfortably in their chairs. Lisa's smirk vanished instantly. "Jake, don't do this here in front of everyone. But real brothers don't treat each other like personal ATMs or disposable servants." I tucked the box firmly under my arm and took a step back. "Thanks for showing me exactly where I stand in your life, Matt. Crystal clear now." Lisa's mouth fell open. Someone at the table audibly gasped. I headed straight for the restaurant exit, my head held high. "Wait!" Matt suddenly jumped up from his chair, knocking over his expensive wine glass and sending red liquid splashing across the white tablecloth, panic flooding his voice for the first time all evening. "You can't just leave. What about the party? What about everything?" I stopped dead in my tracks, turned around one last time, and looked him dead in the eyes. "What about it, Matt?" "Guess I'm not important enough to stay and watch you celebrate."